Okay, thank you everyone for coming back in. We, as you know, we have a free account. So if it's oh, somebody's got music on. Joed, is that you? All right. So we'll finish our conversation with Alma. So Alma, do you want to finish what you're saying? Or is Alma back? Let me make sure. She might not know to come back. So I'll just have to email her. But anyway, so Joed, do you have any interview?
Hello, Doc. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good morning in your place.
Yes, yes. Joed, you have an interview, right? I think I remembered your name being said by somebody.
Yes, I've had an interview last week with Lee High School.
Okay, how did it go?
It goes with, it runs smoothly, but they've emailed me 3 days after, and they've said that they filled the position.
Oh, sorry. But that was a good practice for
It's
you,
okay,
though, for the interview. Well, that was a good practice.
Yes.
Look at it that way. Do not.
There were 2 interviewers.
Okay.
The principal and the department head of science in their school.
Okay. Well, don't yeah. Yeah, and they what?
And they've interviewed me for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And they've got they've thrown me 8 questions regarding with teaching philosophy, with regards to teaching strategies I've used, with regards to my field of specialization, and they've got to know me, what are my educational background, and they've asked me if they know the school, if I know the school they've had, and I've answered all those questions, but that was my first time got an interview, so I've got nervous then.
Okay, well that's okay. If you get nervous, tell them I'm nervous. Sorry if I am
yes.
If I'm acting nervous, I am nervous. I just want to tell you that.
Yes, Doc.
I
told them.
Okay, that's good. But the thing is with science, how did you answer it when they were asking you specific question about science? What did you say?
I told them that we got some innovations with regards to teaching the Sally with so we've got something to innovate just for the learners to learn and to have these materials localized and contextualized.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because they would not know what you're meaning by that. So we might want to do something specific. For example, like real life examples. Like, for example, you might want to say, my students had questions about, and a good example is like somebody who had a question about in the community, there was a water leak. And my students did some experiments on the best materials to fix the leak, which means that you're actually solving problems in the community, because that's what science is solving problems in the world, solving problems in the community. So if your answers are like that, then it makes better. It sounds better than what you just said. You said it perfectly, but it's not specific. And I always say specific is terrific.
Yes, Doc. I've got so nervous. I don't know what to say, anything, because there are questions who are very fast and they've talked to me a lot, and I cannot figure out some of the questions.
Kaon lang. You know what? If you don't understand, clarify. Can you please explain some more? Tell me more about the question. Elaborate more. Can you please elaborate more?
Yes.
You can ask for that. So don't be nervous, like, I don't know. And don't be afraid to say, I do not know. But I know that if I ask Dr. McCullough, if I ask whatever, that I would, if I ask my peers, I think I'll be able to get back with you. I could email it to you. If you don't know, don't act like you know everything, because we don't. And if somebody asks questions and I don't know, I am not too proud to say, you know what, I'm sorry, that's not part of my expertise, but but I know some people that could answer that. So don't be afraid to say, I don't know, okay? Because nobody knows, everything in this world, okay? So, but it is kind of add something that okay? That I know.
They've thrown, yes. They throw me questions very fast right after we may answer another question. I cannot process.
Well, you can tell them that. You need to say, I'm sorry, but as an ESL, English is a second language to me. So I am an ESL,
Yes.
an ELA. So please slow down. You can tell them that. Please slow down, because we they want to know that you can understand English. They want to know that they hire somebody that could teach their students. But it is okay to slow down. Okay, and that's very, very common here. When you first come here, yung mga the people that are the teachers that are coming in here first, they had the same problem. One of the that was Christine's cousin, Marie Chris, said, "Oh, Miss Merlina, the first month, the first week, I think she said, the only thing that she understood in the announcement was thank you at the end." They were just like eating. Yeah, they were like
yeah, they've got they talk so fast.
Yeah.
And
yes,
some of the questions I tried to say to the principal na, pardon, sir. I cannot figure out the questions. I cannot answer directly because the questions are too vague for me to understand and to analyze.
Well, you tell them, clarify it for me. Can you please clarify? Can you give me an example? Elaborate for me? Use those words, okay? Because then you are giving the work back to them to make it clear for you.
Yes.
Okay, so don't be afraid to ask them that, because they'll appreciate that you have that confidence to ask them that. And that goes to all of you. If you do not know because of how they ask it, can you please ask it a different way? You might want to say, okay? And it's okay to say that, because they have to remember that they have to slow down, because English is a second language to us. It's not our native tongue. So they have to give us a little break, okay?